Check. 1, 2, 3. Sounds pretty good. Alright. Audio should be good. Lighting should be better. Worked on lighting a little bit over the past couple of days. Question of the day. What are your favorite kind of books to read? Good morning. We're gonna play some DK64. I'm your spooky host. Just got done with some blessed time off. Now I'm ready to hit the ground running. Just gotta find. I'm gonna do a post in the Discord. Alright, there's that link. Morning, someone. How does it go for you? How are you doing? Tracker. We're going to be finishing up the seed we did the other day. I don't exactly remember where I was at, so I'm gonna pass on the live split today. Forgot to plug my controller in. And that is much better. Yep, so we're gonna wrap up that seed we started the other day. This is a standard setting seed, but with reduced K rule and helm requirements. Just to get an idea of where we're at. I might need to do something to get my controller. I should have figured this out before I started. There we go. So we picked up a couple guns, a couple Kongs, diving and vines, and a ring stand. And we need, we've got a tiny K rule. We can find Donkey and Galleon. And we've got a bunch of Way of the Hordes. Drunky Chunky, Factory Funky, Galleon, Candy Tiny Give Us Punch. Way in the back of Aztec in the Strong Concave. So got a nice seat ahead. We're gonna donk. Thank you all so much for joining. Feel free to answer the question of the day. What are your favorite kind of books to read? I'm talking genres, stuff like that. Alright, what the heck am I doing? I got 17 bananas. Here's the question. What lobbies have I been to? Been to 3 lobbies. I have diving. I'm probably trying to get into the 4th lobby. Come on, Cranky. Take it to the fridge. Yeah, trying to get into Aztec sounds about right. 21, so I wasn't quite there. I still need to mute Discord at some point. Okay, so four is Aztec. We have key 2, but not key 4, so we're definitely on a key 4 hunt, which is in Jape's shops. Did I get into Jape's? I think I did. We'll see where we stopped in Jape's. That should just be in a shop. Oh, is it behind DK? That might be the case. I picked up Tiny and Feather, which should not be... Tiny and Feather wouldn't be... I have diving now. I gotta go to... Always tough to catch back up to this. I think Galleon was level 1, actually. I'll tell you that right now, Galleon was level 1. Hoping my camera looks better today. I got one of those ring lights, and I found a nice place for it, like, right behind the camera. Trying to avoid those, like, the circles, like the dark circles from the shadows under my eyes. Hoping we got that. It does look like it. There's Galleon and Castle. We have no pineapples, so we are not going into there. We're looking for things we can do as Tiny to get DK. This is gonna be my first guess. And it looks like we have not really explored here since we got diving, so plenty to do in Galleon. And we are gonna start with trying to scoop up DK from the 2-door ship. I was very excited this morning. I don't normally get into the, new year, new me thing, but took a nice long indulgent break the past couple weeks from a lot of things, and now I'm really ready to get at it. Started off my morning with the thing I'm least likely to do in a day, which is work out. And I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good right now. I kind of subscribe to the idea that, and I don't know if it's true, but I think it's useful to kind of think as willpower on a given day as like a little bit of a limited thing. So that way you kind of like, you can focus on making, you can be diligent about when you have to make a difficult decision and think about how that's like affecting you for the day. Because that's the stuff that really wears me out. Not necessarily a workout, but like, I just totally missed. But like, the mental argument of like, oh, should I work out? Should I not? Should I avoid it today? So I figured by doing it first thing in the morning, my brain won't even be awake enough to think about it, and I'll just do it. And it kind of led to some nice, like, quiet time. Now I might be pushing work a little bit here, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. There's our donkey. And that is pretty big. I don't know if there's anything else I want to do here necessarily. I don't have coconut. I think I want to go straight for hints. So I'm going to make my way. That's the whole family, which is super cool. And just to get an idea, we are at... Where's our time? We're at 43 minutes in, so that's family of 43. Not upset about that in the slightest. We're gonna run into Japes here and try and pull. We're gonna pull that key 4. Hopefully some additional golden bananas. Fantasy. That's the good stuff right there. I used to love... Well, man, I don't know if I want to say fantasy. I'd say I used to love fiction. When you say fantasy, are you talking like Lord of the Rings? Or are you talking like what do you... Harry Potter? Fantasy is like I feel like a pretty wide term. I don't have blast. I got like nothing for DK. I must have checked this, and there's the key. That's what you want to see. Are you kidding me? That's rough. I needed one more coin. Where do I get a DK coin here? I know exactly where I get a DK coin. Cranky's charging a premium, dude. More on the Harry Potter side. I loved reading Harry Potter when it came out. Ooh. I sat in the same armchair the entire day when the 7th book came out and just went to town. I think that was the only book I ever like midnight release partied for. I don't know if that was midnight release party. At the very least, I was reading it ASAP and I just could not put that down. There's like a slice of lifeness that was in the books and never kind of made it into the movies, which is a shame. I don't know why I was so interested in what this kid was like doing in his classes, but by golly was I. And like here when they had like exams and stuff, it was like, I don't know, it was all real fun. That's normal. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think the movies did a good job. Like, obviously, you don't just want these like gargantuanly long movies that just like drag on, and you know, you don't feel like a lot of progress is getting made because they're spending too much time getting ready for their owls. I guess that's the kind of stuff you'd want to see out of like the like maybe the deleted scenes or something like that. I'm trying to scoop up this banana metal real quick. The question to me is always, what's the best book and what's the best movie? And I think, interestingly enough, they're kind of inverted. I think the worst movie is The Goblet of Fire. The pacing feels very weird. Honestly, the acting and the themes all feel weird too. I don't know if it's just because they were shuffling in like a new generation of stuff. Oh, come on. But I like the 4th book the best. It feels the most fleshed out. It's like really good world building. And then ooh, blueprint. And then I like the movie Prisoner of Azkaban the most. I think the actors are just I'm just barely paying attention. I need one more banana. Where am I gonna? I'm gonna find one more banana. I know exactly where I can find one more banana. Am I gonna buy that? If I can. I probably can't. Best movie is Order of the Phoenix. Best book is Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't remember why I've always felt like I didn't like the book Prisoner of Azkaban as much. Order of the Phoenix is a good movie. I'm a sucker for Prisoner of Azkaban, the movie. I think the actors are all kind of like coming to age at the right time and like really hitting a stride. Especially like the main cast. It's where you start to see Hermione like open a little bit more, like, or engage in like a little bit more boldness, which is fun. I don't even have blast. There's gotta be one more banana somewhere here. I don't know. Maybe we just pass on it for now. Do something else. So we've only got one blueprint. We need to get some. We're gonna go back to Galleon and just get some nanners. Next to the door. Oh, you're right. There was 5. It'll be okay. If I need that, I'll pay the price later. They're reduced requirements, so it should be okay. I don't know if anybody played that Hogwarts Legacy, but it looked pretty sick. kind of a lot going on. I wonder if it would get lost in its open worldness. But certainly very cool. Let's go. Okay, I got grapes to spare. And we can scoop up this metal. Played a little bit of it. Mr. Rip. Ooh! I thought for sure I got that there. There we go. Oh, banana metal. You gotta do better than that, Likey. Ooh. I'm a little rusty after playing like hours of One Piece Pirate Warriors yesterday. I think I just needed to like get that out of my system and just like play a bunch of it because I was excited about it. Those Dynasty Warriors games are just such a blast. You just smash stuff. Alright, so we're going to line up and then... Nice. You played a little bit. What did you think, someone? Yeah, you're not gonna get me, guy. Man, they're really going hard with the banana metals. It was okay. Yeah, I guess if I was like super excited, I would have tried to play it by now. Can I make it? Oh, nice. Nice job, Tiny. We're getting better at that one. Yeah, I know I've had family that really enjoyed it, like played through. Man, blueprints. So we've got. Let's get this banana. I guess maybe we'll start doing a little 5-door ship because we don't have coconut, which really opens up what we want to do. And we're not pulling like a ton of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get around to it. Will anything surpass the golden days of Prisoner of Azkaban game for the GameCube and PS2? I think not. Definitely a little nostalgia blinding there. I can't imagine those are actually good. But it was a lot of fun to be able to switch between the 3 characters and do like different puzzles. Alright, Diddy, what do you got? A rainbow coin. I can actually work with that a little bit. Because we need bananas. I assume we were too poor the first time we came in here to really buy out the shop. Otherwise, I guess we're going back to Castle with Donkey or something. It's all these donkey bananas. Jeez, everybody's charging a premium. What is up with these shops? I don't have anything that's... Coconut's really the big need right now. I guess we should probably take Punch to Castle? And maybe... Yeah, maybe do a little bit of the 5-door ship. It's tough to find a lot to do here without Mini Monkey. Otherwise, we'd be all over that hype chest. Actually, this will get us what we need. I'd rather just move on to Aztec. Although, it's not like I have guitar. I will be dunking at a similar, maybe an earlier time tomorrow. Yeah, we're back on the schedule now that the holidays are over. Thank you very much for joining. Those are Diddy coins. I'll scoop those up right quick. 28. Yeah, we should probably check this boss out. See if we can pull guitar or something. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much for joining, someone. As always, it's a pleasure to have you. Bosses is on the path to Key 8 and Tiny Temple. So both of those are good investments. Alright, let's see what we got on this boss. Is this anything I can even do? Nope. Either way, we're gonna take our hard-earned blueprints right up to Snad. Man, I am boiling. I don't know what's going on in this house. Why it's so hot. I guess it's because I worked out this morning. That might do it. I'm guessing guitars. Probably guitar in the Tiny Temple. Where's my best bet? I should probably lower the banana requirement for this kind of seed as well, down to 50, just so I don't have to collect as many either. And we are going to Aztec, so let's go check that out. I did have a great time playing One Piece Warriors on stream yesterday, though. That wasn't yesterday, that was 2 days ago. I don't know, it's nice and refreshing, and I forgot to get my hints. I'm pretty sure. Yep. It would make sense to get the hints in the lobby. Forest Banana is foolish. And what do we got here? Galleon Caverns, 8 and Tiny. I got Feather. So Feather's on the path to Key 8. Yeah, because I got Feather in Caverns. Factory Shops 5. That means Factory is next. We know that for a fact. Oh, and that's what we got access to with Key 4. I'm kind of tempted to just go and get those hints. I know I'm right here, but like, not expecting a world record with this seed right here. Surroundings has 3 potions, and I got 2. So maybe we'll go back at some point and scoop those up. For now, I do think information is king. Creme Isle, 1 potion. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the factory lobby and see what we can pull up. Get that information. And then see how many bananas we need, because we might push for that while we're in Aztec. Alright, what do we got? That's a banana. And then we'll see what this is. Can't quite see what that is. If I can't... that looks like a banana medal or a blueprint or something. The flatness made me think of blueprint. This is an expected factory. Let's see what this guy has. And then we're gonna check out these hints. That's another nanner. 26 to get in. We'll definitely have that by the time we're done here. Maine. Maine is foolish. That's wild. CKLK. So we're on a trombone hunt. And that is it for that. Donkey Kong is the only Kong with no canonical relation to the main Kong family tree. He's a cousin. My dude is a cousin. That's insane. I guess I'm getting joke hints because Igloo 8. That's 2 Igloo 8 hints. That's pretty wild. This is probably gonna be a pretty simple seed. Galleon bananas. Love that. So nothing immediately useful. But when we go to Aztec, we'll be good for it. We'll just go check out that tiny temple and see what is going on. Take it to the fridge, Cranky. What do we got going on? What are my favorite kind of books to read? Well, I like two kinds of books in particular. One, I never take the time to read anymore, which is horror books. Big for those select few who know, I'm a big Dean Koontz guy. Kind of Stephen Kingy, but I think he's better. Probably writes a little bit more thriller than horror, but I've been a fan since I was a kid for some reason. Also a big, oh, there's the money we need. Also a big fan of, I'm gonna scoop up these bananas for sure. But most of what I read is like more instructional stuff, learning material. It's just effective, and I can justify the time spent a little bit more. Not that it's not worthwhile to read nonfiction. I think it's good. Something I probably want to do more this year, but we'll get there eventually. Right now I'm reading The Pragmatic Programmer, which is it's a text about like kind of just things to be mindful for about programming, like stuff you might pick up after just being on the job for years. It's a couple of people in the industry that were just like, they just did a big old survey and they were like, all right, what are the things that are important to know to be successful in this industry? What have we picked up after like years and years and years? And then they wrote it all down, got real popular, and then they released a second version of it years later with some updates because it was really popular. I've got grapes, so I'm gonna have to come over here to use those. I don't know if Chunky needs money or not. He's like fine. Alright, so no peanuts, we're not pulling the Diddy medal, we don't have Mini Monkey, we do have Triangle, and we want to do just about everything that we can do in here. So let's see if we've got diving checks we can do. We can check this. Why don't you get out of my face? We'll see what this opens up. That is not a potion, I'm glad. That's kind of a long check. Not something I want to do if I don't have to. Alright, and then we're going up here. Just a melon, but I'm gonna scoop up the coins. Especially with how starved we've been for golden bananas this seed. Nice relaxing tunes for this though. I'll certainly take it. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit for sure. I feel like Tiny's feathers move a little bit faster than the other ammo. I couldn't prove that to you, but that's certainly what it feels like. I've got the worst weapons for this, so we're gonna have to just go for it. Hopefully this is, whoa, camera, going nuts. I really like to have pineapple, or at the very least coconut or peanut for this, but oh, there it is. That might be Mini Monkey, dude. It's either mini monkey or it's something... I missed. This would explain... This would explain. I think I had diving as like a path. So when you do this with pineapple, you can kill the vulture in like one hit, which is super sick. And then with grape, you gotta like slowly whittle him down. And he gets really tiny. Alternatively, you can just hit him with literally 2 pineapples. Alright, what is this? There's Monkey Port. That makes sense. So this is on the path to Key 8, which means we might actually be looking in factory shops to get, Oh, and there's no arena here either. We're probably going to be looking in factory shops to get guitar. That's my opinion. Alright, what do we got going on here? Man, I got that... Donkey's got that Scooby-Doo outfit right now. He's... One more, huh? I need to write these down. That would certainly help. That's a slightly faster way to do that. Maybe I should get in that habit. Aggressively slide off of the top of Helm to get into Snides. Instead of the, you can, so all the Kongs are like slidey, and there's like a little bit of ice physics, but if you crouch at the right time, you can just like very slyly... Did I quit the whole thing? No, that's not the goal. He really does have that Scooby-Doo outfit. So we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna see what's going on. Now we can get in, and we're very interested in Funky Tiny. Factory Funky DK. We've got a loaded shop, I believe. Hopefully, we'll coconut and guitar. Those correspond with our Way of the Hordes that we're gonna need to complete the seed. And then, if we're lucky, we can just kind of pool the rest of our bananas in factory. We got a banana. Nothing too interesting. I have no factory bananas hint. Right? Nope. But I will play the instrument here. I guess Chunky's instrument, because I am low on instruments. Although I guess all that's required is guitar for back of Aztec. Banana metal, so I don't need to worry about that guy. Back of Aztec, I need guitar, and I need trombone for Helm. And I've got a tiny DK rule, so this is a very low requirement seed. Other thing we're gonna need is a key 5, which will pool also in factory shops. It's probably a key and a move in the funky shop. I don't have Strong Kong, but I do have 2. I have Diddy and 2 melons. I might do the skip here just to try and squeeze an extra banana out of this whole experience. Yeah, for some reason it's like pretty easy to do with Diddy. You're kidding me. That's not guitar. That's not guitar, is it? That was totally unhinted. Why is that what that was? What? So am I gonna get a Strong Kong Way of the Horde? I mean, we're finishing this up, but holy cow. We just pulled guitar. Guitar. I have no production hints. So I think I'm pulling Strong Kong somewhere. That's probably what's going on. We'll see what this is. That's just a blueprint factory. Other than that one thing, production is not looking great. And we'll see if Chunky has anything. There's always bananas up there. I think I'd still need some more reason to go up there when I have so much hinted and so little required. We've got Punch, which is going to enable us to get a lot of stuff in here. And a couple shops, which is nice. I need to never miss that. I miss that. And then we'll open this dirt up with Donkey, because Chunky takes way too long to use his charge move. I was gonna say, I know I've got a slam. What was that? Super duper. That was pretty good. Okay, so we got super duper in the sack. We'll see if we need that for any reason. I have my doubts. The other thing that has me a little bit concerned... Oh, no. Castle Boss had vines. That was where we needed bosses. So I think that's solved too. I'm actually going to mark that. I'm going to mark bosses 8 off. That makes sense. And then Tiny Temple had Monkey Port, so that makes sense. So we got Igloo, Factory Shops, Feather, and Igloo again. So we've got 3 bananas. We're gonna scoop all these up. And Diddy's rocking out. I'm excited to get back to work too. Gonna be putting together a presentation today. I'm trying to be more objective focused at work instead of just time focused, so the idea is maybe mess around less and just kind of focus on what I want to do for the day, and then like work less total hours and maybe get more done. We'll see how it goes. I went to Disney a couple weeks ago and I read a time management book from a Disney executive on the flight, and it's got me thinking about time management a lot. I also had a nice conversation with somebody in the area who manages a bunch of dog grooming shops, like a chain, and that's pretty cool. Man, I kind of want to just practice this trick real quick. See if we can just do it real quick, see what's there. So you can get on top of this. I missed. I'm not gonna try it again. You can get on top of the door frame to get on top of the area up there with the coconut shed. And these tiny tricks aren't always easy, so just a little bit of practice might come in handy when I actually need to do them for a tournament or something. Went through 2 of the shops, got a couple bananas. That is certainly nice. Ayo. This is just a banana. I don't think that ain't worth it. That is not worth it. Let's see what we got here. Nothing too much for Tiny. We'll scoop that up real quick. And then we're gonna back out and back in and do the second half, which will have our funky shop, which should be loaded. Pretty excited about that. in summary, I'm pretty excited about stuff right now. That's right. 2 more shops, so I will be grabbing these, come on, boy. Okay. So I will be grabbing a couple more coins just to round things out. I shouldn't need many more coins than I have at this point. I think we're pretty much good. We'll check Diddy Tower here, a little bit out of logic. We'll take this guy out. We'll definitely check the funky, the funky shops. Oh, there's key 7, also unhinted. So that's pretty cool. This is R and D. Oh no, this is testing. Testing. I mean, that was a big question mark. I guess it was unhinted because it's like right on the path. Some of the keys really fell into our laps this seed. Okay, I'm curious about what this Diddy potion is, and we can strategize while we get our other stuff. There's Gone. That was a little bit unexpected. But that's fine. So factory funky, that was Gone, and that makes sense. And then factory funky tiny, that's key 5. And then so we've got Drunky Chunky, which is coconut locked, and then the tunnel in the back of Aztec, which I can access now with the combination of guitar and a gun. We'll see if we get any more Way of the Hordes. I mean, there's not a lot we need left. We got our helm requirements. Like the extraneous ones. We do need... I know I can get 5 more bananas. We know something's in the igloo, and that should be pretty much a layup. Don't you bother me, Beaver. Nah, he bothered me. I'll never get over this botherment. Alright, a blueprint, that's fine. We're probably gonna need bananas more than anything. This is shaping up to be a pretty quick... What is this? This can't be something I need.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I doubt this is something... It is probably a little bit of a waste. But in the case, it's like coconut or something. Like, and it's an easy version of this, so... That's fine. It's gonna be after coconut. Ah. Let's try it again. This one will be after grape. And then banana, and one more go. I'm so glad I've gotten over my troubles with this minigame. It was so stressful at first. Just going in the helm and being like, God, I hope there's no Batty Barrel Bandit. Yeah, I don't think this will be anything. Yeah, instrument upgrade 1. But it's like hard, especially at this point in the seed, to just leave a potion. Ow, my face. I'm not even grabbing lanky coins at this point. Tiny, I don't have mini monkey, so I can't do that. Just a banana in there. We will do DK counting. It can help with the banana metal as well as... Yeah, we're gonna nail that banana metal. I think. Or, I guess just close, which is fine. And it's a good check. Oh. So that was good to pull. Gone. I think we're going back to Aztec after this because we know we need to get into the Llama Temple to do the back of Aztec tunnel check. Strong Kong is definitely on the path somewhere. We're gonna pull it at some point as like a Way of the Horde. So maybe if I can avoid that igloo and just get out of logic, that'll be pretty swift. Getting a lot better at this butt slamming stuff. Oh, no, I missed it. I think the biggest thing is going to be just getting bananas as fast as possible. Thinking about what we're missing here. Other than stuff to get way of the hordes, we're pretty much just missing Mini Monkey. So hopefully we can just pull that in the back of the Strong Kong tunnel and dismiss our other requirements like Hunky Chunky and stuff like that. The second one that will be okay is if we pull Coconut there, because then we can do Drunky Chunky. We're done with that one. So we can do Drunky Chunky without having to go to the igloo. Not that there's anything wrong with the igloo. It's just we're trying to get stuff done, get out of here. Because what I'm really trying to get is Trombone. That's what we need. But we're rounding out our factory trip here. How are we doing on coins? Diddy's doing fine on coins. Man, some of these wind-up animations for the Super Dupers are so long. Kind of makes you wish you didn't have Super Duper. We're going to check our hints, because we got all the hints. I love the Scooby-Doo outfit. That's great. And I can't believe it just kind of generated that on its own. Although I guess the Scooby-Doo collar is a little bit more blue, probably depending on like what season it is. Surroundings 8. I got grape and triangle. I wonder if I have to use caverns, 2 potions. I know where a lot of potions are, like just randomly scattered throughout thanks to all these hints. It's just figuring out which is the right one. I don't think it's going to be a problem because we've got so much lined up and so much available. I guess we don't have barrels, but we might not need barrels for this seed. It could be barrel-less because we've got a tiny DKK rule. And wouldn't that be nice? Hive Tunnel 8. That would explain the feather requirement. Orangutan is dead. Very cool. Very cool game. 40. We ain't getting in there yet, but we weren't expecting to get in there yet. And with caves being our... no, it's not the right one. So if that's caves, then that makes this one... We're about to go into Forest Lobby. I don't think I'm going to go in yet because there's so much of Aztec to do. And Aztec has immediate value. Come on. Castle Dirt, top floor. Okay, that was probably triangle. Testing 7. So there's our key 7 hint. We already got that. Crusher Room is Way of the Horde. There's guitar. Galleon Kasplat past vines. That was feather. Aztec Chunky Metal. That is good to know. CK Medal. And that's 28 to get in, which we could do. But I'd rather march over to Aztec and see what we can do there. I think this... Honestly, we might have too easy of settings on. I think maybe leaving the helm requirements and reducing the amount of K rule phases might be fast enough. And bananas might be what we need. Because I still want some of the complexity. And this is... I'm getting like a lot of double hints and stuff like that. I think maybe just like... I think that could really clean things up. Just a couple of... Just one little tweak. Reduce the amount of K rule phases, and that really simplifies a lot of things. because this seeds, I've got 2 helm, 2k rule phases, and this is like solved. So if I want to be able to do this like 7 to 9 pretty consistently, one, yes, I could try and get good, which I am going to do. But two, it seems reducing the required banana count to get in the helm to 50, and then getting rid of a K rule phase might be like the perfect mix of challenge and reduced stuff. Why don't you get out of my face, dude? And another banana. We will certainly take that. I just slid right off. I'm enjoying an energy drink this morning, and that might be causing me to be a little jittery. The bean! Yeah, I'm buying the bean. You never know we can use the bean. Not that I have Mini Monkey to do anything with it, but I'd be a poor host if I didn't purchase such a thing. This fan favorite gem, this holy icon in the DK64 Randomizer community. I'm excited for a tournament to pop up in January. I just hope it's not so. I will be starting like mid-January. I will finally be stably streaming again. Next week I am out for a couple of days on a work trip, so I will not be available in the mornings. I'm considering, I don't know if people like restreams, but I'm considering just filming a couple hours of stuff this weekend and doing a restream, just so there's something on to like keep it going. I don't know how people feel about those. I could just do like a couple quick seeds and it'd be fun. Maybe I will. Fun experiment. I'm definitely a big fan of just like, failing fast is a good way to, I think, live life. And seeing what you could learn from that as soon as possible. So a little experiment, regardless of how it actually goes, I think is worth it. Data's good. That's what we try to do in the software world, is fail fast. And fail as safely as possible. And that leads to a lot of long-term success. I shouldn't have jumped off. It's fine. Okay, so I want the DK pad. I know that's not it, but I don't think that I'm not expecting like a bunch of stuff in here. I'm pretty much looking for quick banana medals. Where are you at? Come on. I know you're coming. Where'd it go? Does it just like hang out over there? I don't know the pattern for that balloon. I swear to God, it just disappeared. I'm sure that's intentional, and I'm just surprised. Alright, you get out of my face. This opens up the tunnel, which has away the horde. We certainly want Mini Monkey or Trombone. Pretty much directly. Coconut wouldn't be bad either. I'm wondering if we're going to find Strong Kong on the Aztec Chunky Metal. No. Sometimes these Kongs just go nuts, dude. Never hurts to check this. I certainly don't want it to be anything. This is like one of the worst checks in the game. To the point that I've never seen anybody actually do it. I mean, I've done it for the main game, but in the rando, I think you want to avoid it at all costs. I cannot do this. That's okay. I'll skip up the rest of these bananas. Still need Mini Monkey for that. I guess the big thing we're going for right now is the chunky banana metal. I know I could get the free lanky item under there, but I'm not incredibly interested. We've got a shop to buy out. And then you're close to your medal, right? 35. Yeah, we're gonna get this in just a sec. And then we're gonna have another valuable piece of info. Sax. Sax is... Why do I need sax? That's weird. Maybe there's more than I thought to the seed. I'll tell you what. I'll even say that I don't like that. That is pretty much not what we wanted to see. So sax. So I guess what we're hoping is that... Okay, it might be sax for the igloo to get whatever is in there. And we do have 2 igloo hints. So it could be guitar or triangle or sax. So maybe we do like pretty thoroughly check out that igloo. Because we still do need 2 things. We're also going to find something back here in the back of Aztec in just a second. Coconut would be very nice. I think the best way to do this would be tiny. Oh, that's not good. There's a potion. Barely made the cut. Really pushing it. We're probably gonna die on the way out of here.
Welcome to bonus
I guess that's okay. Stealthy Snoop. Gross. As long as I don't have to get coins. This one's, I think, left. No, it's right first. That was close. That was dang close. You can make it past that guy in the first go. I just went the wrong way first. This is always nerve-wracking. Okay, there's the path. This one isn't bad, honestly. The longer ones can just kill ya. Alright, sweet. Let's see what we have here. Bongos? Why bongos? Okay, let's just die. Oh, I got my health back. I don't have pineapple yet. Why am I getting all these instruments, dude? I guess I really do want to go to the igloo. With all those hints, it'd feel a little bit silly not to. And then we should also... Diddy, do you have... We can probably scoop up the rest of these banana medals here real quick. Yeah, we'll get those real quick. And then get right out of town and see what is going on. Oh, I'm gonna miss it by just a little bit. Where can I scoop up just a couple more Diddy bananas? Maybe it's not worth it. I might have to go airborne to pull more Diddy bananas. 2 more. My only hope is if I didn't get the ones on the stairs here. Which I guess, like, I didn't have a ton of reason to. No, I think we might just pass on it. That's fine. Pardon me for literally a second. Alright, we're back. I just had to blow my nose. And I did not want you guys to have to hear it. Alright, we're off to, I think, caves with the amount of stuff we have. See what we can scoop up in shops. We're gonna go pretty much straight to the igloo because we've got 2 igloo hints. That was solved. There's also something in the hive, which is interesting. And then Drunky Chunky is somewhere, but anyways, that got us bongos. And that is weird that we got bongos. So I think I think we're doing just about everything we can do in that igloo. We'll do donkeys last because I don't have strong Kong. So I don't want to have to do it without strong Kong. Meaning now I hope we pull strong Kong. Banana. That's cool. Should be able to pick up quite a few nanners here at a good price. Thank everybody so much for joining, by the way. Feel free to leave the answer to the question of the day in chat. What are your favorite kind of books to read? I love me a good horror thriller in the fashion of Dean Koontz in particular, as well as I'm gonna buy these bananas. As well as nice informational texts about computer science and other things. Cooking. Not a big recipe book fan, because recipe books just kind of tell you like how to make one particular thing, which does teach you about that thing to a degree, but I feel like it often misses on like telling you what truly is the essence of whatever you're trying to make here. You will get better by making stuff and repetition. That is true. However, I also think you miss out on a lot. If you don't look at the theory a little bit and figure out like why does salt make things taste better? What are the things that really pull flavor together, and why does milk taste so refreshing after something spicy? All that. And you just don't get that in a normal recipe book. My favorite one I've read is Heat, Fat, Salt, Acid by Samin Nosrat. And I might have butchered that pronunciation, but it talks about how basically if you master basic elements of cooking, heat, fat, salt, and acid, you can pretty much do whatever you want because it's like understanding your toolkit. And once you get the basic principles, you can apply them anywhere. Because regardless of what style of cooking you're working with, the underlying basic principles of flavor never change. It doesn't matter if you're doing French cooking where you're trying to get everything kind of together and working with those ingredients as a whole as much as possible, or if it's more like Japanese cooking and you're like trying to bring everything out you can and highlight like each individual ingredient. The underlying principles are all still kind of the same. Bongos makes me curious about that, but I'm gonna wait until I do the igloo. It's just too promising. One very nice thing is that we're pulling a lot of bananas here. So let's go and wrap up as many of those as we can. This way. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a follow. That way you can see when we're donking, which is just about every morning. Trying to figure out if it's more 7 a.m. or more 6 a.m. It's listed as 7 a.m. and I think that's kind of what it's gonna look more like now that I'm trying to lift first thing in the morning. I was getting out of bed and pretty much running straight on the stream, but trying to lift first so I remember to lift and prioritize it. And get the secret bananas. I still don't have barrels, which is pretty wild, but I mean, if it's not required for the seed, it's not required for the seed. Let's just bongo you out of here, dude. I don't think I need a pearl. If I need it, I'll just grab it later. And then we can just go and Nice. Okay, we got more bananas, but just one. Cranky not really taking it to the fridge. A little disappointing. But that is just fine. So this igloo is very suspicious. We've got 2 igloo path to key 8 hints. That informs me that igloo has 2 things. 2 separate things. I'm gonna scoop this up real quick. Just to try and get closer to that banana metal. We still do need golden bananas. Another 11 of them to get into Helm. It's not just our requirements and stuff. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You know what? Let's just do this. I think I'll hit. That's crazy. The range on that is disgusting. I don't have barrels, so it's not that. It's almost certainly the saxophone. Because we got a saxophone hint pretty much out of nowhere. Igloo saxophone together. This is the place for it. Oh jeez. I'm just gonna get rid of you. You're a pain. My lighting is a lot better. These ring lights, they get the job done. I really wish I didn't have Super Slam. That's a banana. What is sax for? What is sax for? There's still 2 things in here. What is going on? That's fine. We'll, hopefully we'll pull coconut in this one. Kind of a long check, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Although now I'm starting to think that, I mean, I started after 7 today. I did not start at 7. And that's because I did have a little bit of setup to do, because I changed games over the weekend for a second. Ooh, I hope that didn't get him too bad. That was not a good time to get smacked. Although that bunny is a hardy boy. He's hardier than a can of Campbell's soup. Okay, so triangle, also needed for, also on the path of things. What's going on? It could be the igloo, I mean, it could be the igloo area as a whole, but there's nothing there, and there's nothing, and there's nothing there. In that case, this is an incredibly, like, strong Kong locked seed. Disgustingly so. Let's see what we can dig up here. See if we can find... I've already got hit once. That's not a good sign. I might need to do this a couple times to get it right. So for some reason, this ice maze... wait a minute. Hold the phone here. We have technology. The heck? Okay, I think I can do that. You gotta, like... If you skip the start of the maze, I'm pretty sure it lets you, just kind of land in there and it won't activate. Yeah. Okay, that's very good to remember. Okay, there's something blue there. That's got to be trombone. And then hopefully trombone has the other thing in the igloo. That's trombone. I do need that for... Hold up. Mini monkey. I still need mini monkey. Okay, so let's try trombone here. That's one of the hints. Oh no, that's not trombone. Um, yeah, I mean, we gotta try it. There's pretty much no other option. We'll try because we have balloon, so we can do that too. There's no other. Well, there's the Diddy check, but we don't have barrels, and we don't want it to be barrels because we don't have those. A little bit more of a complicated path than I thought. So that's honestly that's pretty good. So we will. Let's see what is here. And then we'll navigate over here. Blast? Why is Blast here? Is that on the path to Key 8? Is this some, like, ridiculous path to get Mini Monkey? I'm gonna have to start doing blast checks. Because I still can't get to Drunky Chunky. I mean, seems to me like Drunky Chunky certainly has Mini Monkey. Why don't you let me out? Yay, that's what I'm talking about. Great. Yeah, I don't have barrels, I can't do that. So I guess we're gonna do blast courses. I don't have another igloo hint, so I feel like we just... I guess we just go through and do which ones we can do. Number 1, check out Japes. Japes Blast Course is easy and available. I don't have pineapple or coconut, so the Castle Blast Course is not interesting. It's not Aztec Blast Course. It could be caves. It could be forest. It could be... Technically, it could be factory. Factory's pretty easy to get to, so I might pick that one next. But we'll see what's here first. Third melon. That would have been nice a little bit ago. Actually, what am I missing? If I'm missing Mini Monkey... Once I have 60... Okay, this ain't it. I mean, the blueprint's kind of nice. So we have our instruments. We can do Helm. Oh, you know what? I'm going back. I'm a fool. Because I do... but I don't have Mini Monkey. I have to go back and check. I had a Hive Tunnel hint, and I don't know if I've actually been in there. I can't see it being Mini Monkey, because unless Mini Monkey locks Strong Kong in the Hive area, which would bring me great surprise. Struggling with guns too, but honestly, coconut would just mean the world right now. Chunky. Yeah, let's... Have I even... Did I go in here the whole way? Maybe I didn't have Chunky the first time, and this is just a dead check. But it's hard to tell because I checked it the other day. Yeah, it's a banana medal, I ignored it. And I didn't have Chunky at the time. And this is locked, so I haven't even been in here. I don't have Hunky Chunky. I really can't get much in here, but it would give me some information, which would be nice. It's not that. There's a white... That ain't barrels, is it? So it could be in there. I guess I didn't really get any useful information out of that. Let's keep doing blast courses. Factory is a pretty fast blast check. We can't do Galleon. We could hop into Forest real quick and do that if need be. Let's see what we got. So we'll head right over to the old sack and give this a go. There's another banana, so already pretty much worth it. Forgot I was that close. Don't take the bait. A banana medal. That's disappointing. So I guess we're running into... I think we go into Forest. It could be caves too. That would be unfortunate. It'd be unfortunate, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? That's life. Let's see what we got here. Man, only 28 to get in. Very low requirement. I do think that Forest tells you what you're looking for before you get there, so that is convenient at the very least. We're gonna go right for it. Probably not gonna pick up the lanky bananas. All of them. We'll just grab whatever's convenient. And then make our way over to scoop up what's in the shop. Shops are fast. And then we'll head to the blast course real quick. Shared banana, let's buy that up. The CEO Lanky is loaded with coins as always. 52, we are really getting close. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. We'll take a little morning air. What is going on? Thank you for joining this fine day. Pretty good. Wrapping up a seed from the other day. I'm basically just looking for Mini Monkey. And I've got a hinted blast that I picked up, and I don't know why it was hinted. So I'm checking all the blast courses right now, and while I scoop up my last couple bananas, I've got a drunky chunky Way of the Horde that I can't get into without coconut. So I'm wondering if I'm about to pull, although it could be, I wonder if it's Barrel's guitar for Igloo, and that's actually the thing. That would be I actually want this blast course to be Way of the Horde because then I'm figure it out. Yeah, I do. So I started the seed the other day, and I was like a little bit, I wasn't keeping track of exactly where I was at. So I just kind of ditched the timer for the day because, I don't do this anymore. I just kind of ditched the timer because it was like in between, so I don't like care what time I get too much. Like I'm just doing the seed. I'm also trying to get to work on time today, so I might not quite finish. I'll just start a new seed tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out like I'm trying to tweak the rule set a little bit so that I have like a seed. Like one, I need to get better. But two, I know I can tweak the settings to like make sure I can finish a seed roughly every morning. I can also get up a little bit earlier. I'll think about it. I don't think I need to be here anymore. I'm gonna quickly get some low-hanging fruit. We'll just do the... Oh, well, thank you for saying hi here. That's very kind of you. Always happy to have you around. Hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Alright, there's that. And then we'll just quickly go get the dirt over here. Ooh. Slight indigestion. That's pretty cool. Peep in here, see if there's anything. It's unlikely, but we're still scooping up bananas at this point, so a couple visits ain't too bad. I hope the mic didn't pick that sound up that my body just made. And there's a banana. But that is not what we need. We're getting close to just being able to go into Helm. And that's also another banana. Let's keep checking these blast courses. I'm heading over to caves. We're gonna go to caves and we're gonna try the blast course over there. The worst blast course. Caves might also be the other one that tells you what it is before you go in. It's either that or Galleon. But I cannot do the Galleon one. If I do not pull an item off of this, then that means it's a Diddy Igloo, which means that barrels is in the hive. So I have to get mini to get barrels. What am I doing here? Blast course. I have to do mini to get barrels, probably to get Strong Kong to do a bunch of stuff I've already done. In which case, I definitely pass on all that, and Mini Monkey's just somewhere else. Wow, I can't believe I fell from that. Come on. So we're about to find out. Hopefully, definitely hoping that we find what we're looking for here. No, that's not it. I don't think it's on a blast course. Alright. I'll tell you what. This has been a fun seed, but, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do Helm real quick. No, I can't. I don't have enough stuff. I think I'm gonna actually get going to work. Call the stream for the day, because I haven't been to work in a little bit. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back doing this again tomorrow. New seed, same settings. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. I'm your spooky host, and I'll see you later.